Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best fight scenes in the Witcher TV series. For this list, we're brandishing our steel and silver while looking over the greatest battles to emerge from this adaptation of the hit fantasy series. If you're not caught up, beware of spoilers ahead. Did we gloss over a particular brutal bout featuring the White Wolf? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Geralt vs. the Kikimora. Rather fitting that the first time we're introduced to Geralt of Rivia, he's out doing what he does best, slaying monsters. Emerging from the murky waters entangled in the claws of a Kikimora, we're given ample example as to what a Witcher is capable of. Slicing, dicing, and dodging every blow that comes his way, Geralt's first battle may be a swift one, but it perfectly demonstrates just how lethal he can be, even against a foe twice his size and with significantly more appendages. Number 9. Geralt vs. the BRUXA. Turns out the Witcher can't even get a decent night's rest without getting himself embroiled with a monster. What was supposed to be a safe haven turns out to be a potential death trap, as Geralt discovers his old friend Nivellen has been harboring a BRUXA, a female vampire unable to control her thirst. While her wings certainly gave her an aerial advantage, Geralt's instinct and sword skills allowed him to rip her out of the sky and bring her crashing down to the bloodstained earth. Number 8. Geralt vs. LESHY ESKEL. While fans of the character cried foul over his treatment and subsequent death, there's no denying that Geralt's clash with fellow Witcher ESKEL made for quite the spectacle, especially after his sudden transformation into a LESHY hybrid. Infected by the wayward beast he slew, ESKEL soon mutates into a monster that's more plant than man, one strong enough to squeeze the life out of his former colleagues with giant branches. Despite not wanting to slay one of his own, Geralt is given no choice when his mentor Vesemir is nearly strangled to death. Cue the flaming sword. Number 7. The Witchers vs. Voleth Meir. The culmination of all Season 2 storylines came to a head in the heart of Kaer Morhen, where the Deathless Mother, aka Voleth Meir, achieved her goal of taking Ciri's body for herself, before unleashing a slew of basilisks into the fortress. This leads the remaining Witchers to band together, doing their best to vanquish the giant serpentine heads while trying to bring Ciri back from the brink. Between Geralt slaying the giant white basilisk and his close quarters duel with a possessed Ciri, there was more than enough action here to keep fans salivating for a third installment.
Ciri, I need you to hear me! You can fight this!
Number 6. The CINTRA BANQUET BRAWL. Leave it to Geralt to turn a party into a battlefield. After the mutated knight Urcheon makes an appearance, intent on taking the hand of Princess Pavetta for himself, Queen Calanthe demands Geralt kill him, but he subsequently refuses given that Urcheon is no monster, but rather a poor soul who found himself on the wrong end of a curse.
Witcher, kill it.
No.
Whatever the price.
This is no monster.
I order you.
This night has been cursed.
This leads to one hell of a brawl, with Geralt cutting his way through royal guards to keep Urcheon safe. It doesn't take long before everyone joins in and the bodies start to literally hit the floor. Number 5. Geralt vs. Renfri. In spite of their shared admiration for each other, plus the fact that they had been intimate only a night before, the Witcher and the Outlaw nonetheless found themselves crossing blades, following Renfri's decision to take a hostage to try to force Geralt to leave BLAVIKEN.
If we cross swords,
I won't be able to stop.
As we all know, the White Wolf does not back down, leading to a blinding display of swordsmanship. Renfri certainly holds her own, but not even she can match Geralt when it comes to swinging a blade, leading to her life being snuffed out before she has the chance to outrun her supposed dark destiny. Number 4. Geralt versus the MICHELET brothers. Take away his swords, and Geralt is still a force of nature no mere mortal can hope to best. The mercenaries known as the MICHELET brothers found this out the hard way when they invaded the temple of MICHELET, looking to kidnap Ciri. What they find instead is Geralt, who in turn disarms, bests, and eventually breaks them with nothing more than precise strikes and fancy footwork. The dynamic, choreography, and fast pace of the fight are like a shot of adrenaline. Turns out you don't need steel with punches like those. Number 3. The Butcher of BLAVIKEN. The showdown with Renfri may have been all kinds of awesome, but it pales in comparison to this brutal yet immaculate sequence that gave Geralt his most infamous moniker. In order to reach his quarry, Geralt has to first get past Renfri's goons, and they are not going quietly. With his superhuman reflexes, Geralt cleaves his way through one opponent after another, impaling, maiming, and beheading all who get in his path. The fact that it was all done without a single cutaway just adds another impressive layer to this soliloquy of slaughter. Number 2. The Battle of SODDEN Hill.
Sleep. Ein. Nola. Iva. Ivik. Anola.
Geralt may be absent, but this conflict between the sorceresses of Aretuza and the armies of Nilfgaard is filled with so many fantastical sequences, it more than makes up for it. In a bid to halt the Nilfgaardians' advance, nearly every magic user in the Northern Kingdoms bands together, using every tool in their arsenal. From poisonous spores, magically breaking bones, even an endless supply of sword summons, the mages pull out all the stops. Though against such a vast number of soldiers, the battle seems hopeless. That is, until Yennefer finally lets loose with her own magic, coating the battlefield in flames. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Geralt versus the STRIGA. This is a monster hunt with brilliant build-up, an excessive amount of tension, and a climax that saw the Witcher pushed to the breaking point. This truly was where the show hit its high point. To undo the curse that turned a princess into a murderous beast known as a STRIGA, Geralt has to battle the creature until morning, which is far easier said than done. Even with a slew of silver weaponry, his signature signs, and his mutated resilience, it still takes everything Geralt has just to outlast the STRIGA until dawn. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.